Alright. Well, I think there's even any kind of settings to just make that effect less bright. I just have to deal with it. Just like everyone else. Alright, here we go. 2 more tries. That's 1 hell of a frame skip. What the hell? Oh! Yes! Finally! Yes! It took 2 hours! What the heck? Oh my god, finally! Again, unfortunate that I wasn't able to unlock the challenge fully without the unlock pity system. But my god, at least I did that fair and square using the chapter challenge gauge. That was legitimately ridiculous. Now I do have the time to talk about my thoughts right now, because my god, this chart is just immense. Not only that, the charting style has been very different, and though I would like to say some disclaimers first though. I barely play Rotaeno unless there are time-limited events. I haven't been able to support the game by purchasing their newest song packs, including the Hardcore Thanos collaboration song packs, which I would assume is where the bulk of their charting meta begins to develop to the player base. And I barely touched the game during the start of the year, so that's why my rating's like this. My level hasn't been really that high for someone who supposedly plays trading games for quite a lot. But the charting over here is just immense. It's just movement overload. And the comment from someone over on the live stream chat saying that Suito's for difficulty level 13 here feels like Galactic Warzone gets married with Move Your Body. That is just a very apt description for this chart, because my god, I wasn't really that really that comfortable of spinning that far, that fast, and on a sight reading environment, plus on a recording environment like this. This is not my ideal playstyle. My ideal playstyle would just be playing above my lap, like here, let's say over here, playing it like this, like what most people do. But I always try to do it, to play and record my Rotaeno videos in a recording matter like this, just like what you guys have seen. And this is fairly uncomfortable, and I would not recommend for anyone who wants to play the game seriously to do it like that. And not to mention, the times that I do actually play Rotaeno on a long period of time is usually on live streams, and it's usually on this kind of setup. So maybe in the future I'll be adjusting more of my setup and be doing more of this, even though it's an unfortunate crotch shot. But this is much more bearable for me to play the game. This is on a much more natural state, not like this with my elbows forwards, needed to constantly be focusing my phone towards the webcam, towards the hand cam over here. And yeah, that pretty much substantiates the problem of me doing this chapter challenge run of Suito. I could spend more time later on after this to get a much higher score than this, but I do really appreciate the variety of charting styles and even the song genres that are used for these boss songs to be much more nuanced and much more separative compared to other written games as main story chapter boss songs. Because of course you can always develop your own style. You can always dictate your own style of songs to be these high difficulty challenges for us as players. And generally, I don't think this is that big of a leap. I've been hearing that people have already classified Suito level 13 over here as the most difficult chart in the game as of this moment. But I haven't been able to try the other all the other things that I have not purchased yet. So that opinion might be, well, not necessarily invalid, but subjective. But I could safely say, for my own, personally, this is really hard. This is challenging every single instinct that I have as a Rotaeno player. From being uncomfortable of doing very huge spins to all of the little bursts, the 3 and 5 note bursts that you would have to do. And because this is not your standard VSRG playfield, you would have to go read it out like this. It's much more stressful. It's legitimately much more stressful for me to do that. Time will tell by the time I already get used to this. But I don't want, here's the thing, I do not want charts like Suito over here to be the norm just yet. I want it to be the norm by the time chapter 4 comes around. I don't like the charting metas that are introduced into a game from a boss song to be applied immediately into the next high difficulty charts in the future. I do not like that. I do love the very gradual charting meta development ever since Galactic Warzone. Even though the gap between Galactic Warzone, well, not necessarily. No. I think the gap is still the same, but the very gradual increase of it, and even specializing level 13 charts, just like Move Your Body, which is very movement heavy. I do like that. Oh my god. I need to take some time to calm down a little bit. And I don't know, maybe I'll be able to do another run of this just by playing normally. But I do need to end it off right here. If Future Michi is going to be passing on right after this, then go ahead.